anime unboxing channel, and hopefully soon anime reaction channel as well. I have decided to go ahead and start hiring some people off of Fiverr to help me do the video editing. That way I can at least upload something. I don't know if anybody's watched the last unboxing that I did, but they edited that, so credit to them for the editing in that video. But going forward, I will at least be doing one anime at least a week, and unboxings as well, more than likely every other week. The anime I'm probably going to be watching this season that I'll be reacting to at the least, I'll be watching quite a few, to be honest with you, but the only one that I think I'm going to be uploading on the channel and having them edit for me is called Summertime Render, and it looks pretty interesting from the premise, from the comments that I've skimmed through. It basically has like a ReZero type vibe to it, so it should be somewhat interesting, I hope. But with that said, let's get on to this unboxing that we're going to be doing from an anime called Kyousougiga. I probably butchered that, but we're going to be unboxing the figure Koto from that anime, and I gotta say that this figure does look pretty interesting. She has this really unique hammer that has like these really bright multicolored balls inside of it, and the anime itself is pretty unique too. I've only gotten to the 4th episode so far. It seems more slice of life than anything, which to be honest with you is not my cup of tea, but I decided to try to watch it at least because I got the figure and I'd like to know more about the anime. I just saw it at some store that my brother took me to, and I was like, wow, that looks really cool, so I'm going to go ahead and get it and watch the anime as well. So basically the premise of the anime is this girl Koto, I guess she's like some kind of deity, I'm not really sure, but she gets reborn into this younger girl, and I don't know if she's looking for her children, but she left these 3 children that she had behind, and now they're waiting for her to return. And I don't know if they know that this is her or not yet, but the 3 children are also pretty interesting. You've got, I think Mayu is one of the children. Then we've got Kurama, which is like some monk looking like guy who's on this floating pillow or something. And then my favorite of the 3, Yasi, who is also, I guess, the oddball of the group because she was created by a drawing, and she's essentially a demon who can change form and grow really big, and she's just like pretty boisterous. Like, she lets everybody know how she feels. So if she's not feeling really well, if she's upset with you, you know right away that she's upset with you. So with that said though, let's get on to the unboxing of this figure and see what she is all about. So she comes in a Band Presto box that is clear and see-through, so you can see what you're getting, which is again the reason why I got it, because she looks so unique in the box that I just couldn't help myself. This is an older figure-ish, so I'm not sure if the quality of the figure will hold up to the newer ones, but we'll see. But she does look unique in the box itself. But with that said, let's get on to this unboxing. And by the way, I only paid $40 for her, and I looked it up online. She runs roughly about from $150 to $200-ish. She's an overseas product. You can't get her here anywhere in the States, so that I thought was pretty unique. The place I got it from has all kinds of other much older figures that I plan on going back and getting as well, but that may take some time. Alright, so our girl comes in several different pieces actually. The first piece is obviously the base. Really loving the base. My biggest complaint with bases is they're always clear plastic with literally nothing on them, but they've got the title of the anime etched onto it with all of these unique blue and red and green and yellow dots all over it, which helps to give it a better aesthetic and just make it look better overall. I really wish that every figure has something akin to this on them, but they do not, unfortunately. And the base itself is actually pretty sturdy and big as well, almost as big as my hand, whereas other bases come with figures, they're pretty small. So that is actually a nice addition to her already off start. Then we will go over the handle of her humongous hammer that she has, mallet, mace, whatever you would call it. She has these two little figurines that are on it, just kind of dangling there, these little creatures that one of these, this rabbit here, was a toy of Yassi's, which helps Yassi to know that Koto, in her younger form that she appears in the anime before she leaves the kids behind as an older woman, she has this so that Yassi understands that this is her mother returned. So the other one, I'm not really sure where this one's from, so there's that. The handle itself looks like a bamboo stick. It has a curved feel to it. I'm pretty sure that the curve is to emphasize the weight of the head of the hammer and also any kind of downward motion that she might be swinging it towards as well. Then we have the head of the hammer itself. This thing is gigantic, and again it has these multicolored balls inside of it. They don't really move or anything, they're kind of just static inside of this container, but this is probably one of the most unique things I've seen in figure ever. The bright colors in the anime kind of remind me of a newer anime called Wonder Egg Priority. That was a really good anime up until the last 2 episodes, and they totally destroyed it. So if you ever get a chance to watch Wonder Egg Priority, watch it up to about the 7th episode and then just drop it and call that the end, because they totally ruined an incredible anime. But the bright colors remind me of it, and this hammer, the sheer size of it is impressive. Right, then our little girl comes in 3 pieces. She actually comes separated from her skirt. So she's got a basic skirt with folds inside of it, just to show movement, a little bit of depth and character on it. Got her lower half. It's pretty simple. Got some kind of cute looking shoes up here though. Have a nice detail in like the top of them. So that's a plus. And then we have her upper half. She has this really huge red ribbon on the back of her hair. This really long strand of hair that just goes around the back of her body. We've got her carefree look on her face. She's a really energetic character in the anime. She's really boisterous. She doesn't hold anything back. She tells everybody, you know, how things are. Yassi, she meets Yassi and brings Yassi back to calm down Yassi, because Yassi's having a bad day in the latest episode that I watched. And she's just basically really friendly, but really outgoing. She has these really nice bright red eyes, all kinds of curves in her shirt. She's got this little scarf going around the front of her shirt, tied into an almost butterfly type pattern, which is pretty neat looking as well. Alright, and there she is in her entirety. So as I stated, the bend in the handle, the bamboo type stick here, actually signifies the weight of the head of the hammer as it's kind of curving downward. The hammer itself, or the handle itself, is actually kind of just floating in her hand. It's not really all the way in her hand. I'm not sure if you can see here, but it's really not set all the way down. I'm not sure if that's just a small minor flaw in the figure itself, or if I'm just not positioning it correctly. She does come with some little instruction booklet how to put her together. I am really not sure what this means or what this is for on the base. There's like this little itty bitty thing that it kind of moves around. I'm not sure if that's just to like set the hammer in front of somehow, because it really doesn't go that far to keep it from pushing out. But I cannot read Japanese kanji, so I have no clue what it's for. But overall, I've got to say that she looks adorable. I really love these little dudes that are hanging off the edge. It really gives it a lot more character, kind of like a keychain. And the balls and just the bright colors overall add to it and just give it a whole lot more depth, in my opinion, than a lot of characters. Because a lot of the figures that you get, you know, they're basic, they're just a figure itself, there's not a whole lot to them. But she has a lot going on, and I'm really in love with it. I really enjoy the aesthetic that she has. I hope you all enjoy this figure as well. Let me know what you think about her down in the comment section down below. Let me know if you plan on checking out this anime. Keep a lookout for my next unboxing as well, probably sometime next week. And I will see you all again